I made $600 a day as a teenage entrepreneur, and what's crazy is I haven't seen anyone mention this anywhere else. Don't get me wrong, you can get a normal job and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you don't want to be limited in how much money you can make from your hourly pay, and you don't mind putting in the extra effort and work, then this video is for you. With hourly paying jobs, you could be the hardest worker there, and your hourly pay won't go up for the extra effort. With this, your effort will directly affect how much money you make and how big your business gets, just like it does for me with my business Cookie Munchers. Oh, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to Kickin' with Cassie. I'm gonna give you 6 ideas to make money as an entrepreneur, but the last one is gonna be the one that personally made me $600 a day as a teenage entrepreneur. Car detailing. So I actually have a friend in college who started a car detailing business, and it became super successful to the point that he's still doing it after college. He's making huge money from something that seems so simple. You can start off by cleaning the inside of cars yourself, and then when you get good at it and build up a reputation, you can start hiring employees, and then you can split the money they make when you're not even working. The key to this is to travel to your customers and do their cars in their driveways. This is a very in-demand service because most people do not want to drive all the way to a car wash or a car detailing place to get it done. If they can hire someone like you or your employees to go directly to them and you show them good service, they will pay you. Number 2, nannying. People need trustworthy people to watch their children, and there's 2 ways to get into this. You can apply to jobs on various websites like sitter.com and care.com, and when you build up a reputation with a few parents, then you can expand because parents know parents. Or if you know enough parents that will review you, then you can just automatically make a website and a Facebook page, get some reviews on there, and get started. So get some reviews on there and market around your town, and make sure you have references if you go this option. This can make about $13 to $17 an hour, which isn't bad at all. Number 3, dog watching. This is also very in demand because once word spreads about your trustworthy dog service, you will get a lot of business. I would recommend going to the person's house to let their dog out because people are much more comfortable when you come to their house than when they leave their dog at a stranger's house. Also, if you're below 18, make sure your parents approve of the person that you are watching their dog. This gig pays $25 to $50 a day and more if it's overnight. And you can also send someone in your place once you have employees, and then you just get a cut of what they're making. Then you're making money without leaving your house. Number 4, junk removal. You need some muscles to get this one started. A lot of people hate cleaning their junk, and it's just something that they will pay for. But you will need a truck to make this one happen, and you will need a crew to help you haul away everything that they don't want. The low cost someone will pay you to do something like this would be about $70, and it goes all the way up to $700. What's cool about this business is you'll often have to haul away things like couches, mattresses, tables, and other perfectly working items. These items are all worth money. Take them away and sell them on Craigslist, and bam! You have 2 streams of income right there. Lawn service. You can make a lot of money with this one. The more services you expand to, the bigger the possibilities. I would suggest starting off with just lawn mowing and trimming, and then expanding to things like chemicals and other possibilities. People are making anywhere between $5,000 and $50,000 in their first year, and then it can expand to over $200,000 in the first few years. And being younger, you have an advantage because there's many people who want to help you get your start, so they'll hire you to do their lawns. The downside to this market is it is very competitive, so you might have to start with lower rates or start off with family and friends until you get more reviews on your page and really get the business up and running. So now we're on to number 6, the one that made me $600 a day. Face painting and costume entertainer. Now bear with me, I know this sounds crazy, but that's why a lot of people don't do it. Now, when I first started doing this, I had no artistic ability at all. But I taught myself by practicing on friends, and I taught myself a few designs that I would offer at various events. And I brought a paper to most of these events that had a bunch of examples that I found online where I could copy them if need be. So if you have any sort of artistic ability at all, I would highly suggest taking up face painting. So how does it work? I would go to my customers' houses or various venues. This gig usually only takes 1 to maybe 2 hours max, and you make $60 to $90 in that time period. Now, if you want to make more money and are a little bit more ambitious, also be a costume character. Now, the issue with being a costume character is the startup cost is higher. You need more money to make more money. But if your face painting business is doing well, then it is definitely worth expanding to. Not to mention, you also have to be okay with dressing up as characters such as Mickey Mouse, SpongeBob, princesses, Dora the Explorer. So what I would do is I would dress up as those characters. The princess didn't have the face mask. Or if I did a costume character, I'd be wearing a gigantic head and I would be dancing around playing games with the children, usually only for anywhere between 15 to 30 minutes. Now when you see people at amusement parks doing that same exact job, they aren't being paid near what that job is worth. When you see people doing this at amusement parks, they're usually only being paid $8 to $9 an hour to run around, dance around, wave, take pictures with you. But if you have your own business doing this and you are traveling to birthday parties and other private events, you're getting $100 to $225 for anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour of your time. And if you couple this with the face painting package, you will be highly competitive. And what's even better is they'll usually tip you anywhere between $10 and $50. When I was doing just 2 to 3 gigs in a day, I was making $400 to $600 easy. And when you really start hiring people, you can make a lot more than that very easily. When I first started, I was working for someone else and they had a bigger company than I ever built. Because then I went to college and I was in a new location. I would have had to start back from the beginning. So when I first started, they were hiring people like me to go in and do the gigs. They were paying me as an employee anywhere between $50 to $100 for the hour, and they were taking the other half of the money. So we were basically splitting the cost in half. I got to keep half of it and they got to keep half of it just because it was their business and they've been doing the marketing up until this point. So there were some days they'd have me, someone else, and them doing a bunch of parties in a day. I couldn't even imagine how much they were making. So I would highly suggest starting it with just yourself and then eventually starting to hire more people and building it out. But only hire people you trust. This is key because they can make or break your business. In the world of children and parents, word gets around fast whether it's really good or really bad. Another key to the face painting part of this business is you have to have good quality face paints, because if you don't, they will be able to tell and your service will not look as professional as it should. So in the description box below, I'm gonna put a link to the face paints I used so you guys don't make the wrong mistake. So now all of these ideas have pretty similar marketing techniques. I would definitely suggest making flyers and putting them around your town. Your local grocery store probably has a place that you can paste them up. I would also look into getting into the local church bulletin. See if your town has Facebook groups where you can also post about your newly found business. Be careful those posts don't sound like an advertisement and more like a story of a young entrepreneur. I would even recommend putting on the back or real bottom of your flyer a little bit about yourself and your story so that people feel more connected to you and feel like they're on a more personal level. Just keep in mind, people connect more with stories than advertisements. Once you get it going, ask your customers to review you on Facebook so you can really get your business growing faster. Now, if these are way too much for you and you're like, Cassie, I do not think I can start a business on this level. I just wanted some quick cash that I could have right now and not really have to build anything up, then my suggestion would be using Opinion Outpost. The potential of how much money you will make will be a lot smaller, but it is fast cash if you just need it right now. Basically what it is you are giving your opinions on shows and products, and when you're done with the surveys, they show you exactly how much you have been making in your account. So I'll put that link in the description box below as well. But as I said, it is not a get-rich scheme. It is just quick, fast money if you need it right now. It will not grow to the level of these other options. So I hope this post was helpful to you guys. If you guys are new to my channel, I hope you're enjoying the journey from working out of the back of a bagel shop to building a storefront for Cookie Munchers. And also keep in mind that whole journey is on a playlist on my channel. Our storefront will be launching within the next few months. And if you want to be a part of that, and you want to know the full story from the real beginning, the first day when we were working at the bagel shop, I would highly suggest looking at that playlist. And And remember, this channel is not all about business, it's also about having fun. So leave your comments below and let me know what you think of the journey. This also lets me know that I am not talking to myself. If you want to stay on this journey with us, press the little subscribe button below to join the fun. Give it a big thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll see you next time on Kicking with Cassie. Munch out. Munch, 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 munch. Oh no. I smudged the screen. I munched it too hard. It's okay, buddy. There we go. Hey! I have a big announcement for you guys. I have a wet head because I just got a call while I was at the pool. Another YouTuber, Bonafide Hustler, asked me to do a live show with him. This is my first collab with another YouTuber, and it's happening tonight at 8 p.m. on his channel. If you don't know who he is, he makes videos about reselling things from garage sales, and I'm a huge fan of his channel. Now, this is a pretty big deal to me because it's the first time I'm ever going to be live for people to ask me questions. I will link his channel in the description box below in case you want to see me tonight on his channel live. I hope to see you there.